Good morning, everyone. I welcome you for today's show. We are going to talk about traveling channel, and our topic is about living experience in Norway. As you know, everybody has traveled from one place to another. He or she has experienced some challenges, some good news, some good things that he or she has never seen. And today we have our guests, one from Philippines and our guest from Africa, Kenya. As you know, Philippines is one of the most countries which has been all over in the news here and there every day about the typhoon, and another one about the storm that hit it. And as you know, from Kenya, we have a guest who she's going to share what she has and how she has experienced her life from traveling experience back from Africa, Kenya, to here in Norway. I hope they have a lot of wonderful things, wonderful experience they want to show to us. They want to tell us on how they have come, they have experienced their life before and here, and what they are going expectations in future here in Norway. How is the weather in Norway? Everything as they want to do. As we go on, we are going to ask them some few questions. I hope everybody is going to enjoy as we go with their conversation. And I also have some good news to tell you after they have finished their conversation. And hope we'll be back after a short time.
Mainly focus on him.
Together long and finally, I've been hoping that we could be opening up one another. I've been wishing and visualizing on your description about every night.
So the title of my preaching today is Who Am I in Christ?
Everybody, I welcome you back again to the studio, and now we go to our guest. As I've told you earlier, we have a guest from Philippines and from Africa. Now we start with our guest from Africa. Welcome to our studio.
Thank you.
Now I'm going to ask you maybe, how have you experienced your traveling from Africa up to Norway? What challenges did you encounter on the way?
First and foremost, it was the best experience ever
Yeah.
because it was my first time to really like travel
Yeah.
from not really. I had been outside my country, yes, but outside Africa,
Yeah.
my African continent, and I was really looking forward for that moment to really have that experience of getting to a plane and traveling for long hours,
Yeah.
and especially knowing that I was coming to Europe. I didn't even sleep that previous night.
Yeah.
And some of the challenges I experienced, I first experienced my first nausea during the flight.
Yeah.
It was not so easy like when the aeroplane was trying to take off. So that was one of my biggest challenge.
Yeah, I can feel it that you were scared a bit.
Well, not really scared because I was still enthusiastic. I was really excited,
Yeah.
but I didn't expect to feel what I felt.
Yeah.
So it just got me by surprise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm.
And to my brother Joel, as you travel from Philippines to Norway, did you experience something strange on the way, or how did you feel when you were coming?
My travel coming in Norway, it's been a long hours travel.
Yeah.
It's almost more than 12 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm very tired to sit in 12 hours in the airplane.
Yeah.
And also, for me, it's not difficult to travel abroad because it was used it many times and when I was in Dubai in 8 years.
Yeah. Now you are now in Norway. How do you experience the weather here in Norway? Because it's not the same as the one in Philippines.
Yeah, the weather is different than in Dubai because in Dubai is the climate there is very hot.
Yeah.
And Norway is now is very cold here in Norway. That is new environment for me,
Yeah.
the weather.
Since now it's it's a winter time now. Have you experienced something like going how to ski, to skate?
Yeah, sometimes we go outside with my friends, with my relatives to do a ski in Holmenkollen, like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, we play snow there.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. To my sister. Now, since Hope Kenya is not so cold as in Norway, how have you experienced the weather here in Norway?
Actually, I came during summertime when it's almost winter,
Yeah.
and it got me by surprise because it was my first time to really experience the snow also.
Yeah.
So I found it very cold,
Yeah.
but within time I've gotten to really adapt
Yeah.
and get comfortable. It's just a matter of dressing. So yeah.
So, do you take your time going outside to skate or something?
Actually, funny enough, I haven't done any fun activity during winter time.
Yeah,
I
okay.
always run to the house.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you. So you have had the experiences outside they have traveled and how the weather they have experienced the weather. Now we're gonna be back after a short time. We show you a short of video on how they have experienced their life here in Norway. As they have said, they have good news, more and much things they wanna tell us more about it. Welcome back to the studio, and I'm going to ask them some more questions so that they can also tell us what they have experienced more and what they have come to do in this country, Norway. Now I'm going to ask my sister. Now you are in Norway as
Yep.
of now. What is your main purpose coming to Norway?
Actually, my coming to Norway was was a surprise, I
Yeah.
can say, because we didn't plan it in the first place. But my dad had been coming over here as a
Yeah.
missionary, and one time he just told us he needs us to come along with him
Yeah.
to come and help him in doing missionary work.
Yeah.
So that's what brought us here. Yeah.
So do you travel with him all over Norway, or you're just going to other countries to missionary?
Actually, he had been traveling to more other countries,
Yeah.
but we had never traveled with him anywhere.
Yeah.
So this was the first time for us to travel with him
Okay.
to Norway.
Thank you to Norway. To my brother Joel. Now you are in Norway. What is your main purpose coming to Norway?
Yeah, I came in Norway because I have relatives and my auntie.
Yeah.
My auntie, she's the one to help me to come in Norway
Yeah.
to find job or I can stay in Norway
Yeah.
as long I can stay in Norway.
You know. in Norway.
Yeah, in Norway.
Okay, again, if I ask you, obvious when somebody is traveling to another country or from one place to another, he has some strange things he encounters where he stays. Now, how do you live with new people in this new country?
There are good people in this country,
Yeah,
and it's not. It's easy to communicate for them
yeah,
about that different nationality.
yeah. Do you, when you communicate, do you understand one another? Because most of the people, they normally use Norwegian language.
Yeah, regarding that, I have an experience also in Dubai.
Yeah.
I have a lot of friends of different nationality
Yeah.
also. For me, it's easy to communicate.
Yeah. To my sister, do you experience something strange?
Yeah, the strangeness of the people. Some people here, the culture, they are just individualism. They
Yeah.
like living their own life.
Yeah.
They don't like involving people too much
Yeah.
into their own lives. So I found the social life here a little bit down, considering that I'm a social person. I really like making friends,
Yeah.
but it's really sometimes hard to really talk to them.
Yeah.
So that was something strange for me.
Yeah.
But I've lived to get along and understand them. Yeah.
So, like now in Kenya, we have different types of food,
Yeah.
and like in Norway,
Mm.
have you adapted eating maybe their food, or is there any food that you like from Norwegian?
Before the very first time, it was hard for me to adapt because they eat. For me, I was saying that they are eating strange things because they just eat salad and bread and everything.
Yeah.
And but now I've learned and coped, and I've got to find some shops that I can get the same products that I can purchase back home.
Yeah.
And I also find some of their foods interesting and very good,
Yeah.
like the lamb. So that's one of my favorite food that I've learned to love
Yeah.
and like. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So again, what is your future plan? Are you staying? Are you planning to stay in Norway, or are you planning to go back to Kenya?
Well, if all goes well, yes, I'm planning to stay here, and being knowing that I'm here in the Bible school now, learning a lot of based on being a leader, and I can see myself being a leader, even if it's not in Norway, even maybe somewhere else,
Yeah.
establishing a ministry or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. To my brother Joy, what is your future plan? Do you want to plan to still stay in Norway, or you want to go back to Philippines?
My plan in here in Norway is
Yeah.
to find a job, a stable job,
Yeah.
and I will stay in Norway as long as I can
Yeah.
stay.
Yeah. So when you are looking for job, maybe do you get some difficulties in terms of communicating with the managers, co-workers in the company where you go to look for job?
Yeah, looking for the job is difficult if you don't know how to speak Norwegian language.
Yeah.
It's not easy to look the job.
Yeah.
So we needs to learn first that Norwegian language.
Yeah. So you get a bit difficult in terms of communicating. Then do you have any plan of going maybe to study for Norwegian course or something after school?
Yeah, I have the plan to learn to study the Norwegian language.
Yeah.
So that's why it's easy for me to find a
Okay.
job.
Yeah. Okay, welcome. It's my pleasure to welcome you once more.
Thank
have
you.
shared what you have, the experiences you have encountered all the way from Philippines to Norway, also our sister from Africa to Kenya. I will conclude that for anyone who has traveled from one place to another, he has experienced everything. He has encountered and learned more and more new things in his life. Welcome and feel free, feel at home. And next time when we welcome you, please, you are welcome to our studio all the time when you feel welcoming, when you are being invited.
Thank you.
Thank you and welcome next time when you see. And welcome, I thank everybody who has been seeing us, watching us. I hope everybody has experienced something new in his life. Thank you.